talking about this Pelican Catch 100. It's a 10-foot kayak. I just got it not too long ago. This is my first kayak ever. Well, in this video right here, I'm gonna be talking about is what I'm gonna do. But before I start talking about this kayak, y'all actually sitting on it right here. It is right here. But before I start this video right here, I want to give a shout out to the guy that made this kind of possible for me. I appreciate you, man. And I've been taking and working on another project. That's gonna be coming up soon. I've been keeping it a secret, so don't tell nobody now. It's a secret. Don't tell nobody. Well, the kayak, man, I never had one. This is the first time I ever had a kayak, so I think it's pretty cool. It's a 10-foot kayak. It ain't 12. It's not real big. It's nothing like that. I can throw it in the back of my truck and I can go. I got a kayak so I can take and get up rivers and streams and little creeks where I can't get my little John boat. What I'm gonna do is, man, we're gonna turn this camera around and we're gonna talk about this kayak right here. I don't know if any of y'all have ever had one before, but if you haven't, or if you're planning on getting one, or if you just want to watch the video right here and check it out, then that's what I'm gonna do. This kayak right here is stock. It has a few minor little issues with it, nothing major though. I haven't did anything to it, and I probably won't. I don't know. Maybe after I fish in it a few times, maybe. But for now, this is what the kayak is, and I'm gonna show y'all what I got. So check it out, man. This thing's pretty cool. All right, this right here's the kayak, man. It's a 10-foot kayak. It's a Pelican Premium Catch 100 is what it is. This little thing, I've done took it out. It's actually pretty nice, but we're gonna talk about it. If anybody was planning on getting one, or if you just want to check this video out and see what it's about, and if you think about getting a kayak, I'm not gonna say I recommend this kayak yet because I haven't took it out and actually fished off of it like that, but I have took it out and I kind of fished off of it. I was more or less getting a feel for it, but we're gonna go ahead and jump in this thing right here. And we're gonna talk too much about it, but we're gonna talk about it. All right, right here, starting at the front, you got a handle. Simple. It's right. You just grab it, pick it up, and go. And that handle is very sturdy because I done picked it up and it does pretty good, man. That handle right there is actually great. It actually has 4 handles. The handle's pretty good. Next thing right here, man, you got right here, right behind it, you got this little plate that's telling you what it is, Pelican Premium. Behind the plate right here that says Pelican Premium, you got like a dry storage. Well, this dry storage right here is pretty nice, but we're gonna open it up, and then the inside, the little dry bag thing that's supposed to be in here, I think that's what it is gone. But I'm not really worried about that too much because, I mean, it's pretty deep. It goes on down in there. I mean, I don't know exactly how deep it is. Probably about a foot deep going down in there. And plus, you got all the storage like way back in here that you can put stuff. But I'll probably never really use this thing right here, not unless I put like snacks or drinks or something in it or something like that. You know, something simple. But I ain't really worried about that. But it's pretty nice to have. And it just got this little lock thing right here at the top that unlocks it. Then you turn it and it locks it. Right behind the little dry storage, right here, it's like got a little step down, and it has this little strap right here. This little strap, so when you're sitting in the seat, you can grab a hold to it and you can pick yourself up and you can stand up inside the kayak. The next thing is you got little rails right here. This is where you put your feet at. You can take and you pull it back and you push it forward and backwards to set it where you want to, and then it just locks right in and you put your feet on it. That's just basic. I mean, it's very, very basic. This right here is I'm not exactly sure what this thing's called right here, but it's a little piece that you can put mounts, fish finders and stuff like that on it. There's one on this side and there's one on that side, and the little feet pieces is one on each side. Right here in the center, you got like little scupper plugs where you can let the water out, and there's one here, one there, one under the seat, and one in the back, and they just push right down in there. Very simple. It comes with a tape measure right here that was already on it. I'm guessing this comes stock with it. I'm not for sure if somebody put that on there or not, but that was already on it when I got it, and I'm thinking that this came with it because it's got Pelican written on it because this is a Pelican kayak. But that's pretty cool. That's a little neat little thing right there if they did put that on there. Behind all that, you got little foot pads right here that when you're standing up, you can put your feet on it so you don't slip, which I've tested it out and stood up in it. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't quite stable, you know what I mean? It's not a boat now, it's a kayak, and kayaks ain't that stable. So when you stand up in this thing, if somebody does get something like this, or you just checking this out right here, if you do stand up in this thing, beware. You need sea legs is what you need, because if you ain't used to something that's wobbling back and forth, you're liable to fall out this thing. In the 2 foot pegs right here, you got another scupper plug just like the one in the front. You can let the water out if to get water inside of it. And you see how it's got like this little, get that piece of pine straw out of the way. You see how it's got like this little channel right here? Well, a little channel, man, when I was sitting in it and I got a little water in it from the paddle, that little channel fills up with water and it goes in the inside of here. And I let this plug out, and I took this plug out right here, and whenever it had water in it, it went bloop, 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 and it went right out that little hole right there while I was in the water. So if it does get water in it, you can just pull that little plug and it'll let the water out. Right here on the side, you got a pole holder right here, and you got a pole holder right over here, which is pretty nice, man. They're sitting right in front of you, and when you're sitting in the seat, you can get right to them. And I haven't used it for no catfish yet or anything like that. I don't know how sturdy they are, but they're at a good angle. Like the angle they're at a very, very good angle. Right behind all this right here, you got a little handle right here that you can pick it up with. And that handle, there's another one over here on this side. It's like the same on this side as it is this side. This handle, when you're sitting in the seat, you can like grab a hold of this after you stand up, and you can sit back down, and it helps out a whole lot. So I really like the handle being there, and I like the handle over there. And it helps me, man. Whenever I picked it up and put it in the back of my truck, I grab it from right here, and I can just pick it right up and just throw it right in the back of my truck. Right behind the little handle right here that's on each side, you got a cup holder. There's a cup holder right here, and there was a cup holder right here. Well, I don't really mind that it's not a cup holder here. There's one over there, so I don't really need this one right here. But I can use this for something. I can use it. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna use it for, but I can use it for something. And if you look at the kayak right here, check this out. It's got like a little wall, and then it kind of steps up. You see how it steps up? It goes choo, choo, which is, that's pretty cool right there. I like the way it steps up right there, man. It makes it look more, I don't know, just with the contours and stuff, it just looks pretty good. Cup holders at right here, you got your seat. Now this seat right here, it's got some pine straw in it because I got it sitting right up underneath pine trees and the wind's blowing. But this seat right here, it's the seat that came with it. It's pretty cool, man. It's actually very comfy. It's got like a little pocket right here. I guess you can put stuff in if you want to. It's got these little things right here. I'm not exactly sure what they are. You can use it for something though. I do know that. And it folds down. And I'm guessing somebody put these handles on here. I don't know. It was like that whenever I got it, but that's a pretty neat little feature if somebody did put that on there, because it don't look like that would have came on there. Not to me, it don't look like somebody pop riveted that thing on there. In the back of the seat right here, you got another little storage spot that you can put stuff in, and it's like a mesh, so if it gets wet, water can run out of it, which that's pretty cool. Right here, right below it, this little strap right here is what holds the seat in. You put it on this metal bar. There's a metal bar here, and there's a metal bar right here that holds the seat down. And another cool feature about this kayak is right here. You see how the seat is sitting on this mount? Well, you can undo this piece right here. You just press that right there, and you can take the strap out. Well, take the strap off, and you can take the seat and remove it from up here, and you can sit it down in this little channel right here. So you can be up and you can be sitting down in the boat. But I like it in the up position because I'm sitting up higher. I just like being able to sit up higher. I don't really like being down low like that, and it feels better on my legs. So I'm gonna keep it up in the high position, not unless one day I do need to have it down in the bottom, but it's there for a reason. So I kind of like that feature right there where you can raise it up and down. All right, back here behind the seat, you got another pole holder here and another pole holder here, which is pretty nice, man. It's got 4 pole holders all the way around. It's got that one, it's got this one, it's got the other one over there, and it's got that one. So you can carry 4 poles on this thing. And when the ones being in the back, I kind of like that where you can just put them back here. If you was like crappie fishing, bass fishing, or whatever, and you want to switch poles, you can have one in the front, 2 in the back, and when you need one, you can just grab it and put your other one that you're using, put it back here, keep on going. I forgot to mention beside the seat right here, you got these little straps, and these little straps right here that's beside you, they're bungee, they move, but these little straps right here, that'll hold your paddle on there. There's one on this side and one on the other side. What's on this side of the kayak is on the other side. It's the exact same on both sides. Right here, right behind you, behind the seat, when you're sitting in it, you got like this little storage area piece right here. You got another little scupper plug thing right here. So if water gets in the back, because it has this little step up right here, if water gets in the back, it has these little channels, and the little channels run straight down this little scupper plug thing. And what happens is, if you get water in it, just pull a little plug and they go right out. and they just push down in there. Above that right there, you got this little bungee right here, and you see how it's got this little clip right here? Well, the clip on the other side's gone, but it's okay. It doesn't really affect me or bother me. I can use it like that right there, or I can make something to put on the other side, which is fine. And the little back right here, the little back deck, if that's what you want to call it, but where you can put stuff at, right behind it, it's got like a little step up thing, kind of curves up, and it comes to another handle right here that you can pick up, and you can drag the kayak, or you can move it or do whatever you want to with it. Or if you have two people, you can get one in the front, you get one in the back, you both pick it up, carry it in the water, and get it on down in the water. Right here, right beside your back handle right here, you got this little plug right here. This little plug right here, see if I can take it out with one hand. Now this little plug is in there. It is plugged for sure, if I can get it out. It's kind of hard doing it. Ah, there we go. This little plug right here, what it's for is if you get water in the inside of the kayak, like down, like in between the hole where it's put together, if you get water in it, you can take that out right there, and you can turn it over and get water out of it, which that's pretty nice. And they got it right there in the back, and it's already had water in it. So whenever I got it, it had a little water in it, and I took and pulled that little plug, and I turned it over, and the water came right out. So that little piece right there is pretty nice to have, and it just pushes back down in there. If you look right here in the front, it's got like a little V right here, so it'll plow through the water. But what I really like about this kayak right here is this right here. Let's get up underneath here a little bit. Right here, it's kind of curved, so you see them little holes right there. That's where them little plugs are at. So whenever you get water in it and you pull it, it just goes bloop, right out these little holes right here. And the kayak underneath of it it's in pretty good condition. You can see where it's been pulled or been across something. But other than that, man, it's actually pretty good condition, man, to be what it is. And it's pretty thick. It's not like it's real thin or anything, but it's pretty thick. And the color of it, I like the color of it, how it looks kind of like stone looking. But that's the kayak right there, and I'm gonna be doing some fishing out this thing right here. I'm gonna be trying to do some fishing out of it because I ain't never really had a kayak, and I ain't really did a whole lot of fishing out of one. But that's the kayak right there, man. And we're gonna be making some videos on this thing soon. And I have another project in the makings, but like I said, that's a secret, so don't tell nobody about it. And this is a kayak. If anybody would want one, I'm not going to recommend this kayak right now because I have not really fished out of it, but I have played in it already whenever I got it to test it out, and I actually like the little thing. But hopefully in the near future, we're going to take and get this thing out, and we're going to catch us some fish on it.